Hey guys, West Coast Taco here, and welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today, guys, I'm back here at Toyota of Carlsbad to get you guys an update on where the Tacomas are sitting at in pricing and how the dealership is looking, and they are stacking up, guys. Not moving. Guys, this is the dealership, actually, though, that sold a Land Cruiser for $93,000. I can't even believe somebody was willing to pay that much for a four-cylinder turbocharged Toyota. Mind-blowing. But that's the problem. As long as someone is willing to pay it, why should Toyota lower the prices? If people are dumb enough to pay these extreme, over-the-top prices, then Toyota deserves every right to collect their money. But guys, $60,000 for base TRD off-road. Stay away from those performance packages, these spacer lift kits, tires, wheels, cheap running boards that they're like charging $9,000 for. At best, that whole kit's maybe worth $4,000. And now if someone's going to buy it and they're going to finance that kit with their truck, the moment they leave the dealership lots, they're at least $10,000 upside down, and now they're going to pay interest on it for the entire duration of their loan. Save yourselves the heartache. Get a stock truck if you want to get the 4th gen. Stay away from the performance packages. Buy those items yourself. Get a better lift kit. Don't use a spacer lift kit. Just get better quality at a better price. Save yourself the heartache. Anyhow, guys, today I want to talk about a little bit of a different topic. You know, we've talked about the powertrain platform that people are just not seeming to be very happy with. I would say about 98% of the comments I'm seeing on the platforms when it comes to Toyota forums, you know, my comments that I'm seeing on my channel from you guys, just across the board, people are not happy about this 4-cylinder turbocharged platform and then the hybrid platform that's going to be coming out here very soon. The second thing, which is kind of obvious at this point, people are very upset about the pricing. Pricing is outrageous. And today I want to talk about where I think Toyota screwed up and kind of go over a just few points on items that I haven't really touched on yet that I think are very valid. And the first one is that Toyota, I think, thought that we would be willing to pay almost whatever price for a Tacoma because of that logo on the front grille, that Toyota emblem. You see, when the Toyota manufacturer decided, hey guys, we're going to do a refresher on the Tacoma, we're going to release a 4th gen, so many people were excited about it because we were hoping to get a much better tuned V6. We were hoping to kind of get more of a raw feeling. We were looking for a front locker. You know, there was a lot of little things that people were really excited and hoping for, yet Toyota didn't give us any of those. Even when it comes to the interior cabin, yeah, I mean, they refreshed it, but I feel like Toyota almost just cut corners because the new 4Runner is going to have the almost the same identical interior, at least for the front cabin portion, as the Tacoma. So you're not even really getting to choose or pick between a Toyota and a 4Runner anymore. It's like, do you either want a bed or do you want a cargo space with a hatchback? Because at the end of the day, they're really the same. Yeah, the second row will be a little bit different. But I feel like Toyota kind of got lazy and decided, hey, we're going to make the front end of the 4Runner and the Tacoma the same, as well as the front cabin where the shotgun and the driver sit. So guys, looking at all of these things, looking at all the things Toyota has done here, they dropped the ball hard by thinking Toyota owners would be willing to pay whatever pricing because they are loyal. The reason Toyota customers have been loyal is because the trucks are durable, reliable, dependable, and affordable. And guys, I'm looking at these vehicles. I'm looking at these Tacomas just stacking up on the lots here. This one right here, guys, has been here for almost 6 weeks now, way over a month. Keep that in mind as you're watching this. Over a month, this has been sitting here. Somebody will buy it. I have no doubt somebody will come along and purchase this vehicle, probably within the next month. But guys, what kills me is that I'm seeing so many people on this channel saying, I'm going with the Frontier, I'm going with the Colorado, I'm going with the Canyon, I'm going with the Ranger. And we're going to head over to a dealership in just a moment that's right across the street from here and go over one of the Tacoma's biggest competitors. And guys, people are opting out and moving away from the Toyota. They're moving away from the Tacoma. Toyota is losing so many sales and opportunities here. And one of the next reasons and one of the other points I want to hit on where I think they really screwed up is with their pricing mentality. What if Toyota would have come out and said, hey, we went to Mexico, labor's cheaper, we're using cheaper products. Let's be real. We all know that quality control is going down the tube. Everything's made of plastic. Everything is made of subpar materials. Nothing lasts like it used to. So since we're saving all this money, let's pass that through to our customers, hopefully enticing them to at least try out the turbocharged platforms. That way, we can see how people really like it, and we can see if maybe we have something to work with here. But guys, they didn't do that. In fact, they are overpricing these so hard, pricing people out, making people really upset. Not because they necessarily are upset they can't afford it or that it's too much money, but just because it doesn't make any sense. It's like, okay, guys, you're gonna save all this money and then you're gonna charge me way more than you ever charged me before. Like, explain that. Explain that to me. It just doesn't make sense, guys. So at the end of the day, between Toyota just really overestimating their ability to sell and underestimating the pushback from their customers is all a part of where I think they really, really screwed up. Because across the street here at Chevrolet, I'm looking on their lot and I only found one Colorado, and it is a ZR2 package. So it's kind of more of their premium, trim level of Colorado. They're asking $52,385 for a ZR2 four-wheel drive Colorado. Like, how in the world are they charging like almost $4,000 more for an SR5 across the street with like cloth interior, very baseline, like nothing to offer outside some cheap wheels and tires that they threw on aftermarket? You have a leather interior, you have a sunroof, you have a much cleaner and more, quality looking cabin. You have way better suspension than the SR5 suspension. Better tires, factory wheels, OEM. Just in general, I think the Colorado looks better. And guys, I'm not a huge Chevrolet fan, but Toyota's stance is causing us to look at these other options. And not only are we just looking at them, we're taking hard looks at them and we're actually buying them. We're actually opting to go with the Canyon, the Colorado, the Frontier. People are no longer interested in the Tacoma, and I really don't see that changing for quite some time. I personally would rather go buy a used 3rd gen right now than buy a new 4th gen. That's what I would do personally if I was in the situation needing to buy something. Like, let's look at this full-size Silverado Z71 Trail Boss. Okay, one of the big competitors to the Tundra. This has the 5.3 liter V8, and they're asking $58,470. Guys, across the street, for a Tundra of very similar quality and a very similar package, is going for $10,000 to $20,000 more than this naturally aspirated V8. Like, why should we be over at the Toyota lots looking at a truck that's had tons of recalls, tons of engine failure issues? I can't tell you how many YouTube videos I see on a weekly basis of people talking about how their Tundra is in and out of the shop and finally they got Toyota to buy it back from them. Guys, Toyota not only screwed up big time, in my opinion, by changing something that wasn't broken, but by giving the customers something they didn't ask for. In fact, they gave us the opposite. What are your thoughts?